Hey, what's going on, boys and girls, too? So, here's the Whales log, Dolphins log, sorry, for the month of July, late as always, but here it is. So, this should be a quick one. I don't think last month was particularly, eventful. As a matter of fact, like, I forget when exactly, because if we're going by acquisition date, these should be the most recent operators I've gotten. And it feels like last month I already went over Texas Alter and Vigil and all the other operators. Maybe they actually did come out during the month of June. Actually, I mean it is almost a week and a half into July, so maybe time has gone by that fast. But yeah, I forget exactly when we got all of the our Italian operators, but here they are. In case I, for some reason, didn't go over them last month. Now, I should have gone over them last month because I did Whales log like super late, like 2 weeks into June last month, where I should have already talked about them. So yeah, no new character addition, I believe, because for I think half the time since then we had what CC number 11 going on. So yeah. Speaking of CC, I should really upload my CC number 11 run. I meant to do that after I got it done, but I keep forgetting, it seems like. So yeah, I'll get my CC number 11 Risk 18 Week 1 run upload on my channel probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Now that I've remembered to do it again. So yeah, there you go. Not much improvements across the board. Let's see. Yeah. I think the only new module that I've gotten was for Hoshiguma, and I only gave her the base one because I have a shortage of modules. Kind of wish there were a way for us to like farm more modules, because I think the only way is to do like what your weeklies, I think, like here. Let's see, yeah, doing your weeklies gets you a module, and then you can buy more modules with red certs, I believe. Yeah, and I've already done that for this month, and they refresh every month, so you can I think you can get an additional 4, so 8 total if you're a quote free to play, but then you can get more modules here if you have enough yellow certs. But obviously, I'm dedicating my yellow certs to getting the the multi rolls or the rolls every month. So. And hey, look, bagpipes on the yellow cert sale for this month, or for right now anyway. So yeah, go pick up bagpipe if you don't have her already. In any case, yeah, not really much module improvements. I've just been steadily improving skills as usual, though that's kind of been going a little slow too, because a lot of these days I'm not being very optimal with my skill leveling. That I'm not really doing the whole Irene skill training trick that some people in my stream chat told me to do, where you can do something with Irene where because her training skill actually applies to everybody, not just guards and snipers who she's supposed to train. You can do like this skill training cheesing where you can you train like the first 2 skills of an operator, any operator. It doesn't have to be guard or a sniper, obviously. And when you start their M3, you start them with Irene, and then you immediately switch her out to like somebody else, and it like cuts down their overall training time by a little bit. I don't know. I tried doing that. Clearly, I'm not doing it right, because like I tried that. I think I only got to work like once. And all the other operators that I tried doing that, the Irene skill training trick with, didn't really work out. So I'm assuming this is just a skill issue here, pun intended. But yeah, I'm just training skills normally. I mean, it'd be better if Lowlight actually gave us Hypergraph actually gave us a second frickin' skill training room instead of having us deal with only one. Don't know why that they thought that was a good idea in a game where we have this many frickin' characters. But hopefully they'll address that sooner or later. But yeah, I've been just focusing on skills. Obviously, I can't really keep track of like which characters' skills I've gotten leveled so far. Obviously, all my 6-star operators, they have all their skills at M9. because I prioritized the my 6 stars. But the 5 stars are coming up pretty well. So M6, M6, M6. Yeah. Whole lot of 5 stars in this game, so going over all of them is going to take a while, but as you can see, Dagda's still not skill mastered at all. Savage is like M4. But yeah, still a long way to go. Honestly, a better thing to do is to just go to my base and look at my skill training and see how many people. Oh, speaking of which, I completely forgot. Hey, look, I completely forgot to tell Carnelian to start training Mint's 3rd skill here, or first skill to M3. This is also part of the reason why my skill training is delayed, because this happens way more than I want to admit, but I'll prepare the materials to start training an operator, right? I'm like, oh, hey, look, skill training is done, and so I prep the materials for whatever they need for their next skill level, right? And I'll do that, and then I'll back out, and it's like, oh, okay, so I gotta throw in all my operators that I used to, synthesize materials back into their dorms. As you can see, I did that for, all these operators, right? Mainly the ones down here, like Blemishine, Ceylon, and Mudrock, because they're all synthesizing operators. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'm done now. And I completely forget to tell my operator, tell the operators in my training, okay, actually go fucking train this thing now. So yeah, so I meant to do this I remember synthesizing these materials last night before I went to sleep. And then I come here and I'm like, wait a minute, why are they not training? It happens way more times than I want to admit, like I said. So hey, at least that's good, because at least I can show you all the operators whose skills I haven't leveled yet. So yeah, these are all the operators that I haven't, whose skills that I haven't leveled. So Mint, Savage, is that, I forget her name. Is she Croissant? Yeah, I was about to call her Bison, but I was like, wait a minute, Bison's a guy. Heavy Rain, Liskarm, Totafons, Absinthe, Beeswax, Nightmare, blah blah blah. You can see the rest. So yeah, slowly but surely, I'm getting closer and closer to having all operators' skills trained. This is actually not that many operators, honestly. Yeah, no, it's actually not that many that I have left to go. So there you go. But yeah, surely get this started. There you go. And yeah, it'll be done in 14 hours. If I had I started it yesterday, or not yesterday, had I started it when I went to sleep last night, it would already be over halfway done by now. But me being a forgetful idiot, that seems to happen way too many times. Anyways, so yeah, skill training is coming along nicely, because that's something that I can get done consistently. But because of that, I'm actually facing a material shortage in a lot of things, and it's quite concerning, actually. Let's see, the salt materials, like this is our most recent one, so obviously we're not gonna have too many of this. Not a lot of operators really need that anyway, so obviously I'm not too worried about that. The cutting fluid, the crystallines, and the synthetic solvents. These ones are also very recent materials, so not too worried about that either. The incandescent alloy count is pretty high, is really high too. And so is the coagulating gels. Not too worried about these. Same with loxicals. This is pretty decent at 457. Manganese ores. I'm down to only 200 of them, and I would like to farm more. This is still a decent amount for now, but these will run out eventually. So hopefully we get an event soon that lets me farm manganese ores. Though this will last me still another like month or two, I think, worth of skill training at least. Same thing with the grindstones. I believe we had a somewhat recent event to grind grindstones at. grindstones, get it? So yeah, 533, still a decent count. Don't need to worry about this. RMA 7012s, I'm down to only 157. This will only last me about one more month, I think. Maybe a month and a half if I manage to stretch it out. So yeah, need another event that I can farm RMA 7012s at. We had a recent-ish event where we could farm rock clusters. I farmed 1,200 of it. 800 is still a good amount, but considering I've gone through like almost 400 in like, I don't know, like a month and a half, however long it's been since our last rock farming event, whichever that was. Yeah. Obviously I'm going through them at a pretty alarming pace, but then again, everything needs rock clusters, so what did we expect, right? This will probably last me another like maybe 2 months though, so hopefully we'll get another we can never have enough events where we can farm rock clusters, obviously, so but yeah. I have officially run out of integrated devices. As a matter of fact, I ran out of them like 3 weeks ago. So yeah, thankfully I had, because I farmed a ton of integrated devices from our last event, I've been able to stockpile a lot of these regular devices just by, I guess, just mainly from just like, I guess, from like the credit store. Yeah, I've been buying devices wherever I can from the credit store and just trying to stockpile them as best I can. And yeah, I had like 300 of them lying around when I ran out of integrated devices. So yeah, these have been carrying me for the past like couple weeks. But yeah, obviously these will not last forever. So yeah, really hoping we get another event where we can farm integrated devices, because integrated devices are like one of the most important materials in the game, like second or third after rock clusters. So yep, definitely looking for integrated devices. Like the one material, like the most urgent material I need to farm right now. So hopefully fingers crossed, we get an event soon that lets me farm integrated devices, because I'm going to farm another 1,000 of them for sure. Polyester packs, pretty good. I still have 570 of them. If these ever run out for some reason, I have 615 of these regular polyesters, so no worries about that. Sugar packs down to 325. Not too worried about these, because sugar packs get not a lot of operators need sugar packs, which is kind of surprising considering sugar is like is like one of the OG materials. Apparently, not a lot of operators need them, so there you go. So yeah, don't need to worry about sugar packs. Let's see, Oron clusters. I'm down to 85 of them. So these are the second most urgent material. This is the second most urgent material I need to farm after integrated devices. And so yeah, this will not last me the month, or it'll last me probably the rest of July, but then August definitely not. Because this is common enough where people need like the next tier after Oron clusters. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, I forgot what those are called. The ones you need to combine with integrated devices to make. Yeah, a lot of operators need those for some reason, especially for, I believe, polypreps, the super high tier material. So yeah, you can kind of see why both my Oron stash and my integrated device stash are very depleted, because those things need both of them. So there you go. But yeah, that's my Oron cluster count. Really hoping again that we get an event soon where we can farm those. Actins, kind of a similar story, down to now I'm at sub 200 for Actins. So yeah, gonna need another event where I can farm those things. If these ever run out though, I do have 400 of these polyctins that I can rely on, just like how I did with the integrated devices. So urgent, but not as bad as, you know, like integrated devices or on clusters. So yeah, so that should be about it. So I'm looking for manganese ores, RMA 7012s, rock clusters, but you know, who's ever not looking for rock clusters? Integrated devices, #1 priority. And what is it? Oron clusters, #2 priority. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and actins too. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some events where I can farm some of those things. So yeah. Anyways, I said this was going to be a short episode, and yet I go rambling on for another almost 15 minutes anyway. So I'll end the video here. As a matter of fact, I think I should get this video up today, and I'll try to clip out my CC number 11 run while this is rendering, and hopefully I'll be able to get it up the same day as today too. So anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next month. Peace.